how we doing, boys? My name is Jackson. You can call me Jackson. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Last episode, we had our friends rescue us after we were defeated by Moltres. We were rescued by some of our other rescue team friends, and were able to give Moltres a second try, and were somehow able to pull out a win on that one. So we left Mount Blaze and have come to this icy forest to continue our escape as fugitives from the law. So we're just gonna head in. Ready to roll? Yes. I already fixed up my inventory. This seems like last one, where it's an easy path and a harder path. We did the harder one last time. I think we're gonna stick with going to the harder ones. It's freezing cold, but let's give it our best. Even though I'm much more scared of this one than I was the other one, because Trico is weak. This is obviously an ice-type place. Oh, what is Trico doing? Where are you going, man? Go change tactics again. Tactics. Where are you going? No, why are you set to go off? Oh yeah, I was hoping you would circle around. But yeah, so Trico is weak to both fire and ice. But with fire, I was strong against it. Now we have no type advantage, other than, I think maybe water resists ice, but it might just be the other way around. But so, instead of... Ooh, okay, level up. We'll take it. But yeah, so now instead of a weakness and... instead of being weak to and super effective against, now we're weak to and either neutral or not very effective. So it's just it's a bit more of a challenge than it already was going to be, but we'll see how it works out. We are also... Ooh, what is that? Yes, turns go by even if Pokemon is in battle. It's interesting. I don't think we need it, but we do definitely need these Oran berries. What's this? Chapusicra. We'll take it. It's cheap. What does this do? Twist band. Prince stats lowering. It's not worth 4,000. We also don't have 4,000. That's probably good. But yeah. So I guess I would like to buy. I put together our inventory before I started recording. Just didn't want to waste time with that. But we are very low on supplies. I took out... Okay, that's good. I took out our last two Oran berries. And I also took two of our... We had two Reviver Seeds and two Tiny Reviver Seeds. I took both the Tiny Reviver Seeds, so we are getting low on supplies. Buying those two Oran berries was nice, but we may need to. It's a little hard to do dungeons to stock up on items right now, because we can't really freely go anywhere we want. We're kind of stuck in story mode, which I enjoy. I think it's better. I'm enjoying it more than the episodes when I just sort of had to just do dungeons to get to more story. I didn't like as much, but now that I'm running out of items, it's just a little more gonna make things a little more difficult. But we will see what happens. I think I'll be okay for a bit. I got enough supplies to at least get me through this place. I think maybe, because we're not fugitives forever. I think maybe it's only like 2 or 3 more dungeons after this. Things turn around, if I remember right, which I probably don't, because it's been like 14, 15 years since I played this. So who knows? I certainly don't for sure. But I got a hunch. Okay, keep moving. Here, grab these. I can't believe how I was talking about... Maybe it's just because since we can't go to town and talk to Gulpin for linking moves that they're showing up so often, but I was like... I remember seeing the one at the Kecleon shop for the first time and being like, oh, these are super rare. Maybe I should steal it. And now I got like 6 because they're just everywhere in dungeons. I think it may be to balance out the fact that I can't just go buy it from Gulpin because we can't go to town, but who knows. I just think it's funny that I pointed out how cool and rare they are and now it's everywhere. But not really complaining. Can't have too much of a good thing. No such thing as too much of a good thing. Alright. Who are you? Snow Run. More like Snow Dead. Or maybe it would have been if I hadn't missed all that. Why are we missing so much? Oh, it's probably got like... Oh, but it's not actually snowing. It's just icy in here. There's an ability in the main series games called Snow Cloak, I think, where it's like if it's hailing, there's like a 80% chance. There's like a 20% chance that a move will miss you if you have Snow Cloak. So I assume that ability is in this game as well, but it's not hailing, so that shouldn't be in effect even if anyone I've seen has it. Trico, just leave him alone. It's not worth it. We don't need it. You know what? Screw it. Let's just get it over with. Do use an ice move. Okay, good. Bubble, you're dead. Or not. Now you are. Or not. Yeah, now you are. Alright, and who are you? Another one. Another one. Get bubbled. Get shot with a water gun. Get breathed on by a dragon. Yeah. Oh, keep moving, keep moving. There's a checkpoint or something weird. Something different. Someone has intruded upon the forest. The enfeebled flow of icy winds. Is the intrusion to blame? It must be stopped. For it is to protect the forest. Okay, that was an interesting intervention. Yeah, good. Water types are good, because Trico will just obliterate them. He will suck them dry with Mega Drain. Well, unless he dies first. What's going on with him? He gets slowed or something? Yeah, he got slowed. I don't think slow goes away. Maybe it does. No, yeah, it does. It just did. So, yeah, it does. Ouch. I don't like that. Get smacked. Keep on moving up. Mighty Anna, more like Mighty Data. Mighty Gotti. Get breathed. Dragon Breath's already out. That stinks. But, just gonna have to keep moving. Let's see if it's to the right. It's not. Up here, it's not. Over here, you're dead. You're dead. You're dead. Yeah, told you. First try. I called it. Who are you? You're dead, that's who you are. Mightyana? Get water gunned. He's getting gunned down. And there's a sleepy person here that I'm about to wake up. Oh, no. Trico is, though. Okay, good. You didn't. Oh, Trico can't go this way. I should have just gone by that pro pass. Nose pass. I can take him out easy. Oh, am I getting hungry already? Let's go for a... We're running low on water gun already. It's a bit, stinky. Watcha! Get chopped. And down for the stairs in this room. Yeah, there we go. Grab another orange berry. I will take it. Stocking up. I'm gonna eat an apple real quick. Just to be safe. I didn't take any more apples with me. I feel like I haven't used one in a bit. So I was like, yeah, I'm probably fine. Should I just grab something anyway? I'm sure apples I have a ton of. Uh-oh. I got extra swaggered. Great. Wasted 2 moves. Oh, come on. Uh-oh. Yeah, I got a good stockpile right now. I've gotten like 3 or 4 more in this dungeon anyway. Hit him with 1. Oh my god, Squirtle, do something correctly. Okay. Alright, wise guy. You think you're so cool just because you got a big nose? Well, now you're dead, so who's cool now? Not you, because corpses... Actually, yeah, corpses get cold eventually, so soon to be you. Although you're made of rocks, so maybe that doesn't apply. Either way, I win, so suck it. Nosy idiot. I am yawning like crazy tonight. It's not even that late. It's 10:40. It's not even a lot of. It's not that late, but I'm very tired for some reason. But we're just gonna have to keep on going. Now we at a checkpoint? Yeah, okay. Let's drop some stuff off. Sort. We got another apple. We don't need 4 max ethers. Oh, I gotta hit this thing. Okay. We'll keep 3 orange berries, but that's probably plenty. I'll put one of these back. I don't want that. I don't need that. Put back both of these. I'll get rid of the confused one too. And then I'm gonna grab 1 more apple, and then we're just gonna head out. I'll grab 2 apples. I got the space. And then I'm gonna, just so I can hopefully finally get around to it, I'm gonna grab the gold ribbon and hope I don't die. Because I think you can sell stuff to, what do the fickle specs do again? Oh, boost the crit if you use different move. But yeah, so I think if you drop an item in a Kecleon shop in a dungeon, it sells it. And that's the whole point of the gold ribbon, is just to sell for some money. I just keep not doing it, so I'll just bring it with me, hoping I can find a use for it. Just get rid of it while I'm out and about. All right, you're not going anywhere. So I've been playing a lot of Pokemon today, because now I'm doing this obviously, but I just beat, like literally just before I started recording, I finished doing this. I finally beat, level up, cool. I beat Pokemon Y for the first time. I had never played a Generation 6, well, I had never played a Kalos game until this playthrough. And even before then, I only played Omega Ruby for the first time like a month ago. So I sort of stepped away a little bit from like video games, and more so like Pokemon and Nintendo stuff, around that time when Gen 6 was like just starting. And oh ouch, for like, because I would have been in like, I think it was like 6th or 7th grade when it came out, and like 6th grade through like early freshman year, like literally the only game I ever played was Minecraft, because that was the big thing. And I mean, Minecraft is a great game. It's still probably in like one of my favorite games, like near the top of my list of favorite games. It's just I took a bit of a break from other stuff, and so there was a good chunk of games that people think are really good that I missed out on. And so the Generation 6 Pokemon games are some of those. But so I finally got around to playing it the last couple weeks, and I beat it today. So now I have played one of every almost one of every like release of Pokemon. Like I haven't played both Fire Red and Leaf Green, but I've played Fire Red. So they ever obviously Pokemon games come out in twos, so I've played at least one of the two of every release except for Generation 2, and I didn't play Black or White 2. But other than that, I've pretty much played every Pokemon game. And I was expecting not to really be a huge fan of Gen 6, just because like there aren't like a ton of Pokemon from that generation that I'm a huge fan of, and there also aren't a ton of Pokemon in that generation. I think there's only like 72 or something, which is the lowest amount of new Pokemon that a generation has had. But I was surprised. I did really enjoy the game. I started out with Chestnut, who I had never touched outside of this game, but I started with Chespin, who evolved into Chestnut, and I am a big Chestnut fan now. I think he's really cool. But yeah, so yeah, my team was Chestnut, an obvious Mega Blastoise, because you get the option of the Kanto starters at the beginning of these games. And then I had a Diggersby, who I named Big Chungus, because what else would you name a Diggersby? And I also had a Malamar, because I just think Malamar is a cool Pokemon, and I never used it for anything before. And he was one of the stronger members of my team in like the early days, which was cool. And then I picked up a Heliolisk, which I also just I've known about. He's just been in my periphery for a while, or you could say. I just think he looks cool, but I've never been able to use him for anything. So I picked that up, added him to my team. I shall pay. Yeah, sweet. Okay, yeah. So the gold ribbon sells, and then I will pay for that. So I had a Heliolisk that I named Robert, but spelled it Rabert, after like the Egyptian sun god Ra. Thought that was clever. It's not that clever, but I still thought it was cool. So I had them, and then I had a Talonflame on my team for a bit, just because I needed someone who knew Fly so I could get around. What was it, boss fight time? And then towards the end of the game, I added a Noivern to my team. Okay, the end of the story. Now it's boss time. We've come pretty far into the forest. I think we'll be out if we can get through this part. It shouldn't be long. Hang in there. Alright. Just get it over with. Huh? Jackson, did you say something? I didn't think so. A voice? I must have imagined it. Oh, I wonder who it could be. We fought Zapdos and Moltres. I wonder who the next boss is. Turn back. You may not pass. Oh, it's Gandalf. That makes sense. Who's there? You are forbidden to pass. If you persist in trying to pass, then so be it. But only after you but only after you have defeated me. Oh, who could it be? Ow, it's too bright. The ice around us is reflecting this light. Oh, look, it's Diglett. He's back. Just kidding, it's Articuno. This could be really bad for Trico. I am Articuno, the warder of ice. Those that enter the forest I shall destroy with all my might. Let us begin. Alright, let's do this thing. We will see how it goes. Step 1. Toss a sleep seed. Hope it works. Cool. I'm gonna get all up in there. Yeah, I should have done it after I'd already moved. What does that do? Oh, it's just, I can't lower the stats. Alright, I'm just gonna use my link moves, because... Oh, good. It missed. That was the more important one, because it has the flinch chance. Which, now that I'm saying, I'm never gonna flinch him in the entire fight. Just because that's how this stuff works for me. Oh, it's the pressure that's making the PP go down faster. I was like, are my stats lowering every time I attack him? But no, it's just, all the legendary birds have, the ability ouch. Yeah, have the ability pressure, which makes, PP drain twice as fast whenever you use an attack against it. So, every time I use a move, it loses 2 PP instead of just 1. I'm gonna move up here to try to not have us both in range of attacks. Yeah, heal me. Why is it defaulted to don't use? Because now I'm dead. I gotta use the Reviver Seed when I had a perfect opportunity to use an Oranberry. Alright. Oh, there was a flinch finally. Ouch. I think that'll unlink the moves if one of them hits 0. But we'll see. Yeah, it's a flinch. Ouch. What do I want to do? Ooh, not that. What do I want to do? Do I have... I could... I'm gonna stun him. And then I'll use this time to drink some max ethers to get my PP back up. Or I'm gonna drink a max elixir for myself so I can hit both those moves in one move. Boom. Drink. Okay, it's done. Ooh, okay. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. Stop. Out of the menu. Oh, don't miss. That's the one you gotta hit. Ooh, ouchie, ouchie, ow. Yeah, you're gonna do that. Oh, am I out of Oranberries? Oh, it doesn't matter. He's dead. Let's go. Articuno, you done, son. First try. How's it feel? Not very good, right? Please, Articuno. We have to keep moving. We have to get through this. Please let us pass. Dude, I'm not Articuno. I'm Gandalf. You cannot pass. No, I cannot allow your passage. Why? Why can't we pass? The frigid forest air. It has warmed considerably in recent times. Warmed? I'm still freezing, but... The flow of frigid air has been disturbed in the forest. Snow has started to melt. Snow is melting. Snow that has never melted before. This has never happened, even once. Then you appeared in the forest. Is this not your doing? We don't have anything to do with that. It's a coincidence. Hey, Articuno, you have to listen. It's not our fault that the snow is melting here. It's not just here. Natural disasters are happening all over the place. Even if we hadn't come, the frigid air here would have been disturbed. Is that all? You expect me to believe that? Oh, he's gonna kill us. Enough of your foolish talk. Prepare for your end. Stop it. Yo, okay. Hello there. Absol. There's nothing false in what they say. Calamities are indeed occurring in nature everywhere. Is that true? Yes. I have the ability to sense natural disasters. The calamities taking place now are of a special nature. I've never experienced such before. So there are calamities besides this. Fine. I will choose to believe you. You may pass. Articuno. Bro, just get out of here. However, you must try to prevent the calamities from spreading. I'm counting on you. Yep, we promise, Articuno. Yeah. We'll get right on it. We got a list growing. But yeah, sure. Oof, that was too close. Thank you. You saved us. Rather than saying thanks, focus on stopping the calamities before they worsen. If they are left unchecked, worse will befall us. My instinct warns me so. Ugh. I sensed the terrible power of the natural calamities. I was led here by my feelings of foreboding. I think it would be best if we combined forces. I will join you. Huh? You will? Really? Really. To put an end to the calamities, cooperation is vital. Let me lend you my powers. Thank you, Absol. Alright. Yo, okay. Level 28? I think Squirtle's like 19. So he's like almost 10 levels higher than us. He's got Squeeze Out. Alright, Absol. Maybe not while we're in a group. Maybe go off somewhere else and do that. If you gotta squeeze one out. And so, after getting through the Frosty Forest, Jackson's team headed farther north. The more they advanced, the harsher the conditions became. How can it get much worse than a volcano? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, and a frozen forest, but maybe a worse windy frozen forest, I guess. This icy mountain path seems to go on forever. We've walked a long way here. Trico looks exhausted, too. We've been running all this time out of desperation. What's in store for us ahead? Are we really doing the right thing? Ugh, it's too cold. There's only snow around us now. The scenery hasn't changed at all for a while now. Are we even getting anywhere? Doesn't look like it. Hey, Jackson, you know what I'm thinking? I think we've finally reached a place where there's no one else behind it. Where there's no one else but us. I also have this feeling there's nothing ahead of us here. And I'm feeling pretty beat. We too... What's going to happen to us? We're good. Don't worry about it, Trico. Well, we got this. We'll be fine. Yeah, you're right. We came out here. There's no point wondering about it. Sorry, Jackson. I got to feeling sorry for myself. Jackson, I came out here because I believed in you. And that's not changing. I'll keep believing in you, Jackson. I'll go wherever you go. Yes, Trico trusts me without any doubt. I can't afford to be indecisive. I have to believe in myself more. Uh-oh. What? What was that? It doesn't look good, I can tell you that. Dizzy. What? Huh? What's the matter, Jackson? Finally. Finally you have arrived. Someone is talking to me. Trico? No, that voice isn't Trico. This voice, I've heard it somewhere. Hello there. Finally. You have arrived. You're just gonna leave just like that? Oh no, you're still here. Okay. I've been waiting for you. Gardevoir? I am so glad. Finally, we get to meet. You're... What? Oh, she, like, invisible? Is that why she's all see-through? Hey, Jackson, what's up with you? Talking to yourself like that. Bro, literally turn around. Oh, okay, great. I cannot be seen by others. I am visible only to you. Alright, so Jackson hit his head on a rock and he's going crazy now. A little farther ahead, there is a jagged mountain range topped by Mount Freeze. On its peak, Ninetales lives. Ninetales? Ninetales awaits your arrival. Beware. Oh, wait! Wow, she was just gonna dip like that. Hey, Jackson. Come on, Jackson. What were you doing? What just happened to you? Bro, I don't even know. I'm just hallucinating. Alright, here we are. Okay, so that's what happened. Gardevoir appeared to you. So that's why you were looking so stunned. But wow. Ninetales isn't just a legend. It really exists. And that Ninetales is at the peak way up there. Jackson, all the effort we put into getting here, it's finally going to pay off. We'll meet Ninetales and get the truth. We'll finally clear your reputation, Jackson. That'll be great. Why do I just get dots? I mean, yeah, it is great. Isn't that not an obvious response? Hey, Jackson. You don't need to look so worried. It'll be okay. Jackson, I can understand how it'd be scary for you to meet Ninetales. The heartless human who abandoned Gardevoir. How that might be you. I bet you're scared thinking that. But that's impossible. You're not the human, I'm sure. Bro, how do you even know? Well, there was a time when I had some doubts. But now, I wonder why. I really don't know why. But it doesn't matter now. Jackson, you're a really good sort. You know, before, when I first got the idea to start this rescue team, I met you in the tiny woods, Jackson. Now that I think about it, there was something different about you. Just a feeling. This is kind of weird, isn't it? But I believe in you, Jackson. Anyway, we'll know the truth when we get to the peak. Jackson, let's give it our best. You got it, Trico. But we're going to have to wait until the next episode to give it our best. Because that's all the time I got. So, next time we will be climbing up Mount Freeze to go talk to Ninetales and hopefully clear our name. But that'll be it for today. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.